Hi, my name is Dennis Jernigan. I'd like to share a vision with you. And in order to not lose my train of thoughts, I've written down a few notes here. If you'd just take a couple of minutes and listen, I'd appreciate it. If you know me at all, you know my message is freedom through relationship with Jesus Christ. That's my life message. In many ways, though, I find myself feeling more and more isolated from the world because of the nature of my story. You probably feel the same way, too, if you're a believer in and follower of Jesus Christ. But the more troubling aspect of my life is that I'm feeling more and more isolated from the church for the very same reason. Now, this is not a pity party in any way, shape, or form. Quite the contrary. People reach out to me online every day, and I minister to hundreds weekly online. Most ask me for help concerning their identity. Many tell me they feel as if they were trapped in the middle of nowhere, between a world that defies their very desire for freedom and a church that dares not broach the subject matter. That tells me that the need for the message of freedom and hope is greater than ever. For these reasons, I'm beginning work on a new recording I'm calling The Middle of Nowhere. In fact, that's the title song. My vision is that this recording be produced on a level of excellence on a par with, or actually cut above that of the world. But because I'm an independent artist, I must fund each recording myself, and I don't mind doing that at all. I've done it all my entire life. But to produce such a recording will cost at least $50,000. I know that's a lot of money, but our God's a big God. He's able. This is where I'm asking you to help me. Would you consider being a part of this project with me that will help minister to the lives of people long after I'm gone from this world? If you feel this is a worthy cause, I ask you to give whatever you can afford, no matter how small, because every dollar really does help. And for being a part of the recording, regardless of how much you give, I will list your name as one of the producers on the album credits. Unless you tell me otherwise, I'm going to list you as one of the producers. In addition, I will see that you receive a copy of the finished project, either a CD or a digital version, whichever you prefer. Now, to whet your vision and to thank you for taking the time to even consider helping me out, I want you to hear a demo version of the title song as produced by my friend who's going to produce it for me. His name's Joe Ciccarella. He's in New York City, where the recording will take place. This recording is being produced as an outreach of the ministry of my home church, which literally meets in my home. It's called All in All Church. Now, to give towards the project, all you have to do is go to www.allinallchurch.com, and you can donate there. That's www.allinallchurch.com, allinallchurch.com. Please take another few minutes, if you don't mind, and watch the video of the song. This is a demo version of the style of recording Joe wants to produce it in. It's called The Middle of Nowhere. And as you listen, would you ask the Lord to give you a vision for the ministry of this project? And again, I ask you, go to allinallchurch.com and give towards the project. Here's the video of the title song, The Middle of Nowhere.
Where can I go from your presence? Where can I go from your grace? How wounded and how broken must my heart be before your healing can't reach that place in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of nowhere. Where can I go when forgotten? Where can I go when alone? How long before my blinded eyes are able to see this world is not my home? In the middle of nowhere, in the middle of nowhere. Suffering, in the middle of sorrow, in the middle of pain, in the middle of heartache, in the middle of a desert, in the middle of a driving rain. Oh, Father, meet me there. Father, meet me there. In the middle of nowhere, in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of empty middle of the wilderness, in the middle alone, in the middle of a fire, in the middle of darkness, middle of far from home. Oh, Father, meet me there. Father, meet me there. In the middle of nowhere, in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of nowhere. Father, meet me there. Nothing I go through is wasted when seen from the King's point of view. My life a grand adventure where I'm never alone, and when I get there I find you in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of suffering, in the middle of sorrow, in the middle of pain, in the middle of heartache, in the middle of a desert, in the middle of a driving rain. Oh, Father, meet me there. Father, meet me there. In the middle of nowhere, in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of empty, in the middle of the wilderness, in the middle alone, in the middle of the fire, in the middle of darkness, middle of far from home. Oh, Father, meet me there. Father, meet me there. In the middle of nowhere, in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of nowhere. Father, meet me there. In the middle of anywhere, in the middle of a healing, in the middle of life, in the middle of grace, in the middle of a miracle, in the middle of freedom, middle of a king's embrace. Oh, Father, meet me there. Oh, Father, meet me there. In the middle of anywhere, in the middle of anywhere, in the middle of nowhere. Father, meet me there. In the middle of nowhere. Father, meet me